So after a million bajillion years, I'm finally done with college homework, and I'm able to give you O's Part 2. So let's do it. Sagozo is first up on the docket, and this form is the result of using Gamel's Psi, Gorilla, and Zo core metals. It's nicknamed the Gravity Combo, and it comes from its boasted super strength and, well, gravity manipulation powers. In terms of raw physical strength and durability, this is the strongest of the basic combos. So when you got hit, goddammit, you got hit. To offset this in true Rider fashion, because this form is the physically strongest, this also makes this form the slowest of all 10 forms that O's has, well, shown us within the series and movies. Using the Psi head, O's can perform powerful headbutts. With the Zo legs, it can allow for the creation of minor earthquakes and creates a stronger version using the Zo stomp attack. And the coolest part of this form is the Gory Bagoon gauntlets, which allow for the creation of devastating shockwaves simply by banging his chest and yelling. He can also fire gauntlet-like projections from his arms called the Bagoon pressure. God, that's a cool word. Bagoon. Bagoon. It's worth mentioning that although the feats with the gravity manipulation is seen very few in between within the series and movies, the ones shown make it very clear how easily gravity can be manipulated by this form, and it's honestly one of the most downplayed things I think in this series. So O's gravity manipulation feats prove quality over quantity. As a matter of fact, this form is so powerful, in the Ankh section of the O's novel, the king, the original O's, used this combo to cause massive earthquakes to slow down enemy armies. Understand what the word army really means and really meditate on that. The finisher for this form is the Sagozo impact. O's gravity manipulation comes into play as he lifts himself into the air, then pulls himself down with the said gravity. When he drops, the enemy is trapped within the ground that is also being manipulated by the gravity. Because of this, the enemy moves towards O's, only to be greeted by a powerful double-handed punch and a headbutt. Splashing up next is the Shota combo, aka the Marine combo, and is achieved by using the Saichi, Unagi, and Tako core metals from Mezu. Just as its nickname suggests, this form excels in underwater combat and is extremely fluid and flexible, putting it on par and arguably more fluid than both Storm Agito and Dragon Kuga. And just like those forms, this form is the weakest of the 10, well, physically at least. Using the Sachi head, O's can spray water from it and use echolocation to locate whatever he needs to. This is a really useful ability to have, seeing that it further complements the combo's underwater combat tools, but also allows the use of echolocation in random combos, which seems to have no known range. So in theory, O's could pretty much find almost whatever he wanted to, as long as it was within the boundaries of that echolocation. Using his Dengeki Unagi whips, O's can use electrically charged attacks while using the taco legs to allow him to turn his legs into tentacles. At that point, he can either use the suction cups to stick to walls or other solid objects, or use them for a flurry of attacks. The finisher for this form is called the Octo Banish. By using his liquefying abilities, O's propels himself upwards. He then uses the whips to reel his enemy towards him while using the Octo legs to perform a spiraling dropkick and collides into his opponent. Every time I watch that finisher, I always go, I didn't know tentacles could do that. Now, the final thing I want to cover on this form is whether or not this combo has hydrokinesis, aka the ability to manipulate water. Now, the series hasn't shown us any feats of this form waterbending, but apparently in the Ankh section of the O's novel, this form was used to create tsunamis powerful enough to stop the Spanish Armada as they were invading the country. According to the Ankh section of the O's novel, it is implied that Sagozo was used in conjunction with this form in order to create those tsunamis. So I'm still not sure. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, because at this point it's all like headcanon. But if you enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to give me a like, subscribe to the channel for more Kamen Rider and Super Sentai weekly goodness, and in the comment section below, if you have any questions or you just want to talk about some stuff with these forms, let me know in that beautiful, beautiful section down there. Also, if you have any other long writer forms we can break down into pieces, we can do that as well. Just let me know what you guys want to see in the comment section below. And final announcement when it comes to this, I said in the first video that we were going to only have 3, but I decided to add the movie forms as well. So we're going to be doing 4. So part 3 should be Tajador and Pt2, and then part 4 will be all the forms from the movies. So with that said, I'm Lambo Calrissian, reminding you guys to keep calm and toku on. And God, that word, Bagoon.